Hi petals, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new here, and welcome to your timeless soul alignment session. My name is Aura and I am an energy intuitive, a divine light channel and a soul activator. And on this channel we bring through messages of guidance, messages of support, of confirmation, of inspiration and activation for your soul path and your life journey. And as always, thank you so much for connecting, for tuning in. It's a blessing, an honor, and a privilege to be connecting with you here today in this space. And the download that I have for you is that magic surrounds you. Your process of embracing the cycles and trusting the seasons is magnifying your attraction frequency. You are calling it all in and answering the call simultaneously. Trust in this call and know that you are being ushered into an even more powerful expression of who you came here to be. And I was hearing the Anointed One. So this is a super powerful energy and message coming through here. It's like you have been anointed, like you have been selected in some way or initiated or put through a process of initiation so that you can trust in this new season that is now aligning and opening for you here. There is a call that is coming through that some of you may have already received and others are in the process of receiving here. And know that you are being ushered into a more powerful expression of self. So this is a soul level up. This is embracing who you came here to be. This is a very empowering energy that is coming through here. And we're talking about your soul gifts. As I was diving into the energies and frequencies further, this is a process of transition into a new soul gift. And I feel like this session could be connected to a previous soul alignment session, the one right before this one here. And I feel like this is that hidden treasure message that came through in that previous soul alignment session. Something about a soul gift, and there is a transition process, a transition period that is involved in this here. This is where your receiving cycle is beginning. So you are stepping into a cycle now, a season of receiving, and it begins here is what I'm hearing. This is soul growth as well. This is your growth being rewarded. This is reaping the rewards for your soul growth, for everything that you have traversed, especially something recently, right? There is a frequency coming through here of the rose, and I feel like that's why I was guided to select the Rose Oracle today to be the foundation, the building blocks of this session. Some of you could be working with roses. Some of you may have recently bought roses. Roses may be a favorite flower of yours. You might be working with rose oil. Rose essential oil is also coming through. And the energy of the flower essences were also coming through here as well. So you could be working with flower essences, or other flowers could be significant or symbolic for you here in some way. I was also being shown a kaleidoscope and all of these beautiful different fractals and different colours that were just kind of like merging together, creating new patterns. There's a frequency of sacred geometry coming through here. I am actually being shown Metatron's cube and the flower of life coming through here as well. So the flower of life is very significant. There's something here that is being built from source frequency, from source energy here, and this is something that you have been creating. This is something that you have been working on energetically on a soul level to infuse within your being, to infuse within your frequency. The animal of the crow was stepping forward here as well, and the crystal citrine was also coming through. And citrine to me is a crystal of abundance and prosperity, but also a crystal of manifestation. Like, I love to work with citrine when it comes to amplifying my manifestations. And if you're wanting to manifest finances or abundance in some way, prosperity, definitely work with citrine. And citrine is stepping forward to help you and assist you with this at this time. I also saw the flower, the dandelion, coming through, and the dandelion can talk about making a wish. But I've also been receiving a lot of messages recently about working with dandelions as a herbal remedy. Like, dandelion tea is also significant. So maybe someone is like sipping on some dandelion tea, or this is kind of like a frequency of detoxing that is coming through, a frequency of good health and vibrancy and vitality that is finding you. So super interesting messages here. I'm interested on what the cards are going to say today. See if the cards are wanting to elaborate on this message and bring through anything about what this call could be, or if any further guidance, messages and assistance and activations are wanting to flow through for you today. So please remember, as always, my loves, that my messages, sessions and readings are for confirmation for what you already know intuitively within. Please only take what resonates for you and your personal situation, and lovingly leave the rest. Never force anything to fit. Okie dokie, let's dive in. What messages, energies, guidance, confirmations and activations are wanting to come through in this session today, please? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Rose Garden coming through with the frequencies of innocence, forgiveness, and be gentle with yourself. So this is a time at this point to be gentle with yourself. Maybe you've been guided to be more nurturing with self, right? To tap into the energy of innocence by connecting with your inner child. There could be something that you've been working through when it comes to the process of forgiveness, whether this is forgiving something or a situation, something from the past, or whether this is forgiving yourself for something here. And I feel like you are being called to forgive yourself for something. Maybe you're being too hard on yourself. Maybe you're other people's biggest supporters and biggest cheerleaders, but when it comes to yourself, you are very hard on yourself. So this is a powerful reminder, a loving reminder to be gentle with yourself, to nurture yourself at this time, because that is going to help you with your frequency alignment. Let's see what else wants to come through here. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Great Mother coming through with surrender to the mystery and fall into her arms. So this really is a process of surrender that is coming through. I feel like there could be some shadow work that you are working through at this time, something from the shadow here. Maybe there's been something that has been taken out of your hands, or you feel like you've lost control in some area or with something. It's like maybe a repeating pattern that is coming through, and it's like no matter what you do to try and move away from this or work through this, maybe it doesn't seem to be working out. And this is a process of surrender. It's like the minute that you choose to surrender, that you choose to fall into the arms of Source, you choose to fall into the arms of the universe, that's when things will start to unlock. This is that feminine energy of not forcing things, not pushing things to happen, just sifting into that energy of the flow, of the allowing, okay? This is an energy of allowing that is coming through. And my energy is being drawn here, my focus is being pulled to that message of transition. The receiving cycle begins. And so there's a process of surrender in this transition period that is now ushering you into this cycle of receiving. So the more that you surrender to the mystery, you try not to force things, you just allow things to unfold, the more easily that you're going to flow into this new cycle of receiving, okay? So that's a really interesting message. Let's see what else wants to come through in the cards. We have the return, a new story, you decide. Alignment, it's all coming together. And we have the grandmothers, remember your roots, perspective, trust the weaving. Wow, this is powerful. I do feel like this is actually connected to the previous soul alignment session. And if you're a regular to these sessions, you know that that often happens. There's often a thread that is woven between each individual reading. And we received the message in the last session about your roots and remembering your roots, right? And staying grounded, okay? Because this whirlwind energy may have the potential to sweep you off your feet. And it's all coming together for you, right? Because you have remained grounded, because you've remembered where you came from. This is remembering that you have taken on some sort of mission here, okay? You've chosen to accept the baton, if you will, to take this from your ancestors, your passed on loved ones, for you to now be able to complete what they could not, for you to be able to move on forward with whatever this is. This could be as a cycle breaker, this could be like a soul gift that is wanting to be expressed, this could be a specific mission that needs to be seeded down onto the planet. But you have been working to be in alignment, and this is your confirmation that the more that you make your decisions from a place of authenticity, the more that you choose to trust in yourself, the more that you believe in yourself, the more that you choose yourself and you choose your own story, the more that you will remain in alignment. So I feel like you've been breaking down old stories, right, that could have been passed down through the lineage, in the cells, in the DNA information and memory. That's what's coming through. These stories that we replay on repeat. And it's like the cycles that you can observe. It's like when, you know, for example, a son ends up following the same footsteps as the father, or the daughter ends up having the same life path and experiences as the mother. And we can often see these play out, whether it's with ourselves or in our own family, or observing other people, right? These stories that just play out for generations. And I feel like you have become aware that you're here to break some sort of story, that you're here to do something different. And this has enabled something to come together here. This has enabled a shift. And you've had a lot of support with this as well, right? You've had a lot of support, especially when it comes to shifting a perspective, right? There could have been a challenge when it comes to shifting a perspective. There could have been a lack mindset or some sort of limiting belief that has been holding you back. Even victim mentality could have been popping up in some instances here. And as we said at the beginning of this soul alignment session, in the pre-download messages, your process of embracing the cycles and trusting the seasons is magnifying your attraction frequency. And we literally have trust the weavings coming through. So this is a beautiful confirmation that your trust in the process, your trust in how things have been unfolding, in how things have been coming through, including the timing and modality, is actually serving you well when it comes to being in alignment to receive, when it comes to being in alignment to be ushered into this new cycle of receiving. So let's see what other messages are wanting to come through here. We have the thorn, protection, boundaries, and clear communication. Healing is happening. You are not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. Wow. It's interesting because, we've got the softening energy, but we've also got the energy of the thorn coming through here as well, right? So the thorn is very sharp and it can be painful, but it's like we're being guided to soften into this process. So there could be something that you're like resisting, because I'm getting this visualization and this energy of when your body physically responds to something. It's like you're bracing yourself for impact and your body just kind of like freezes and all the muscles tighten and contract and ready for some sort of impact, ready to receive some sort of potential threat or wounding possibly that's coming our way. Whether this is literally physically or whether this is just like energetically, emotionally, I feel like you have almost like been bracing yourself for something that maybe is not too pleasant, that maybe you've been fearful that something is not going to work out the way that you wanted it to. This could almost be like bracing yourself for the next blow. Maybe you've been going through these cycles where it's just been one thing after another, and so you've just been bracing yourself for the next hit. But really, you're being reminded here, and a beautiful message is flowing through, that healing is actually taking place now. This cycle that you're now being ushered into, that you're transitioning through into, things are going to be more softer here. It's like you're going to be able to drop those walls in some way. You're going to be able to drop those boundaries in some way. Of course, use your discernment when you move forward, because you've learned these boundaries for a reason. You will need these boundaries at some points moving forward, but it doesn't mean that you have to keep up the barracks all the time. It doesn't mean that you have to keep up the walls. I'm being shown a castle with a drawbridge closing, and it's okay to open the drawbridge. Is a visualization and a message that is coming through here. It's okay to kind of step outside of the castle, step outside of your fortress, and just breathe in that sweet air. That's what I'm being shown. And I'm being shown you traversing into this like meadow field of flowers coming through here. And this is a beautiful reminder that you are not broken. The situations that you have been through, the things that you have experienced, those heartbreaks, the woundings, the hit one after another, being knocked down and then being knocked down again. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you, okay? There's a deep healing that is taking place, yes, but that doesn't mean that you are broken in the first place. You're absolutely not. In fact, I see you standing tall. I see you standing so strong at this time. And communication is going to be very significant for you moving forward. I feel like your throat chakra is like going to be so empowered. I'm hearing there's something that you're breaking through here, like when your voice is shaking, like you're speaking a truth but your voice is quivering and your whole body is bracing for like the reaction of someone or how this message is going to be received or perceived. But actually you're now speaking with confidence. You're now speaking with, I don't care, quite frankly, how this is going to be received, because this is my truth and I'm speaking my truth now and I'm standing up for myself. And there's this energy of you just releasing those muscles and relaxing your body. Your nervous system is having the opportunity to recalibrate and heal. That's the energy that's coming through here. So I feel for many of you here, you've been through processes and situations where your nervous system has really been impacted here. Okay, and moving forward now, it's safe to soften, okay, because there is a layer of protection around you. And if you tapped into the previous soul alignment session, you will know that you are protected. And if you haven't watched that, I would definitely encourage you to go and check that session out after this one, because it was profoundly powerful. I was completely blown away, to be honest with you, at the level of protection and messages and connection that was coming through in that session. So remember, moving forward, uphold those boundaries, but also allow your walls to kind of soften a bit, open the drawbridge, see what is out there, okay? Trust in your intuition, trust in your instincts, use your discernment. But this is a pathway of deep healing, and I just heard emotional healing. So there's something emotionally here that has impacted you, and this is now being healed. Trust in the process, because healing is happening. So let's see what animal frequency wants to come through, what supportive energies want to assist us, what energies want to assist us here moving forward to be integrated, infused, installed, and activated, please. I am being shown like a canary. It's a yellow bird. It's really beautiful. Oh my gosh, we have the bear and protection. Wow, yes. Just as we were talking about that level of protection that is around you, connected to the previous soul alignment session, I love how this is being infused as well, coming through. You have a lot of protection around you as you move forward. So there could be like an energy of like vulnerability. It's like you might feel vulnerable right now in some sort of expression, in stepping forward into maybe a new version of self or implementing something new, but you are being protected. It's safe to come out of hibernation with this bear energy, right? Because bears can also talk about hibernation, but it's safe for you to come out of hibernation now and for you to explore something new. Drop that drawbridge, come out of the castle, and go and wander around, have a little mooch, I'm hearing, have a look around, see what is going on, because I feel like there's an energy of being restricted, an energy of constraints, especially with that thorn energy coming through. It's like something has been painfully restricting you, and now there's a deep emotional release that is coming through, and this is being assisted by your spirit team, by your higher self, by the guides that you work with. Look what we have here, bottom of the deck, we've got the crow with magic. Yes, that message that we started this session off with, magic surrounds you, the frequency of the crow. Your process of embracing the cycles and trusting the seasons is magnifying your attraction frequency. There's so much magic that surrounds you at this time. There truly, truly is, okay? I just split the deck to dog and forgiveness. This is a process of forgiving yourself. I feel like on some level you have felt like you've restricted yourself, or maybe I've held myself back. Maybe I could have worked to move past this quicker, or maybe I could have pushed myself a bit more, or however these thoughts are manifesting, right? Don't be hard on yourself, okay? Forgive yourself, soften. It's safe to soften, okay? There's a process of forgiveness that is coming through here that is liberating you, and you have protection whilst you make this powerful release, and this is going to help you to tap into your magic frequency and your attraction frequency on a deeper level. Remember, you are the anointed one, okay? You are the anointed one. You have been chosen, you have been selected for this release, for this protection, for this healing, for this softening, okay? What else do we have here? What other supporting energies do we have? We have claim your power. We've got the tiger coming through here. And we have the destiny path coming through here. Oh my gosh. This is so powerful. This is a part of your destiny. Trust in this call and know that you are being ushered into an even more powerful expression of who you came here to be with this tiger energy. Wow. This is a part of your destiny path. To remember your roots, but to, I feel like you're growing beyond them. You're growing beyond them. You're surpassing something. You're surpassing something that you have previously done. You are surpassing something that came before you. And this was written in the stars. I'm hearing this was written in the sand. Okay, that's interesting. There could be something about sand coming through here. And if we're looking at writing things in the sand on the beach, the sea comes through, the tide comes in and washes it away. So I feel like there's something that you are washing away, but it's almost like this destiny is still going to remain. It's like you cannot wash away what is meant for you. That's the message coming through here. So maybe you feel like something has been missed or something has been let go in a sense that you can no longer access it. It's almost like, oh damn, I missed my bus. I've missed the bus. What am I going to do? But it's like there's going to be another bus that's going to come back around. There will always be another bus. There will always be another opportunity. If it's meant for you, it will come back around. Bottom of the deck, we have abundance. We have the powerful whale coming through here. This vortex of frequency that is surrounding you here. It's like you're stepping into a vortex of abundance, swirling around you. Very powerful animals that are stepping up here with the bear, the tiger, and the whale coming through here. You have a lot of power that is behind you. And I just cut the deck to attract through glow. So this is your attraction point, as we were saying, right? This is a new cycle that is beginning. And your process of embracing the cycles and trusting in these seasons is magnifying your attraction frequency. It's magnifying your glow. You really are a light in this world. And I feel like at some point your light may have felt like it was dimmed. But it isn't. It isn't. It's always been there. And I feel like you're reclaiming this now. Not only are you claiming your power, but you're reclaiming aspects of self that you have maybe abandoned in order to keep yourself safe. Maybe abilities and skills that you have, you had to keep them to yourself, or you had to hide them in the closet in order to keep yourself safe for whatever reason. But now it's time to open up the closet and step back into these powers, integrate these gifts back in to your being, integrate these fragments of soul back into yourself. And I feel like this happened as a child. There was something that you almost like gave up on or abandoned to keep yourself safe. Okay, a very emotional message coming through. This has impacted your sacral and your solar plexus. So you could have been working on that. Your root is also significant, as well as your throat chakra as well. So let's see, what other supporting energies do we have here? The flow of life. Go with the flow of life. Feeling the natural rhythm, inner smoothness. Wow, so we've got the frequencies of flow, nature, and alignment. So we've got two messages of alignment coming through here. So you are being supported with alignment through the process of flowing, just allowing things to be. As we said, that energy of opening up to receive, not forcing things to happen. You're deciding now to flow with things. You don't have to fight so much anymore. You could have had to fight for something or enforce your presence in some way in order to be felt, in order to be seen, in order to be noticed. But you're being noticed now, just through your glow, just through you and choosing a new story and choosing to rewrite something. Nature is also very helpful for you as well at this time. Connecting with nature, paying attention to the animals, the insects that are around you, that you are noticing. How can they assist you? How can they support you? How can they help you to gain a different perspective? Getting out in nature, having walks, breathing in the fresh air, maybe getting by the sea, getting by a waterfall, a body of water. This is going to usher in a new freshness into your field that's also going to be very helpful for you. We have spiritual purification. Purify your spirit to clear inner impurities and achieve clarity with the frequencies of purification, clarity, and cleansing. Yes, this is a deep cleansing process that is supporting you, that you are shifting into right now. You're clearing and cleansing away past woundings, with the thorn energy, the reasons as to why you've had to put up boundaries. The reason as to why you felt like you were broken. There's an energy of not being worthy or being useless. Like, what am I here to do? What help am I? You are of massive importance, and this is what you need to know. You are massively important, you are massively valuable, and you are worthy beyond measure. Continue to purify your field, releasing what is not serving you, because you are now aligning with your destiny path. And what is out of alignment needs to go. It cannot flow through into this new journey that you are embarking on here. Interstellar journey. Embark on a cosmic voyage to reveal mysteries and discover new realms. Travel, exploration, and discovery. Yes, this is a journey of mystery that you are traversing at this time. Surrender to the mystery. Fall into the arms of the Great Mother. This is the energy of nurturing. This is nurturing yourself and knowing that the universe is there to nurture you. The universe is there to support you. I feel like you have a deep connection to the cosmos as well, a deep connection to universal energies and frequencies and embodiments I'm hearing. And this is helping with your purification process. So keep cleansing your energy, keep cleansing your space, keep clearing your mind as well and your heart. I feel like there's a lot that you are releasing. And I feel like this process of forgiveness, this process of flowing is helping you with this purification process. A deep level of soul purification is coming through here. By you reclaiming your power, you are automatically going to shed what is not in alignment for you anymore, including any boundaries and walls that you have placed around yourself. You know, masks that you may have worn in order to protect yourself, in order to fit in. It's all falling away, and the real you is more and more being revealed. The real essence of you is being seen more and more, and you are seeing this more and more in yourself as well. It's almost like coming home to yourself, meeting new aspects of yourself for the first time. So let's see what other messages are wanting to come through, what other energies and messages are wanting to be installed and activated in this session. We have blue kyanite and honeysuckle, the sword of truth, with the frequencies of freedom, warrior of light. Stop holding yourself back. Wow. As we said, I feel like this is a huge opening in the throat chakra. This is a huge expansion, awakening, really stepping up into your truth in a more authentic way. I feel Archangel Michael is around you, wanting to support you, standing by. He's on standby, waiting for your call. He's ready to assist you. And for those of you who are already consciously working with Archangel Michael, this is your confirmation that he is supporting you. He is protecting you with his sword of light, with his sword of truth, because you are a warrior. On a soul level, you are a fighter. You have been through so much. And with all of these experiences, there's been a lot that you have had to heal from. There's been a lot that you have had to let go of, that you have had to release. There's been a lot of shackles that have been weighing you down, that have been heavy for you, your heart, your soul, especially emotionally and mentally. There's a lot of draining energy here. And I feel like in this next chapter, you're healing this to a new level where you're going to feel a higher level of liberation. You're going to feel a higher level of freedom coming through. The more that you speak your truth, the more that you stop holding yourself back, the more that you stop falling into old limitations, old versions of self, old paradigms, old stories. Remember, the more that you write a new story, the more that you will be in alignment with this new cycle of receiving. of receiving that higher level of abundance that we saw with the whale card coming through. You are the anointed one. Working with the crystal blue kyanite and the flower frequency of honeysuckle can be very impactful for you at this time. If anyone wants to drop in the comments the spiritual meaning or symbolism of the honeysuckle, I feel like that could be really helpful. There could be some extra frequencies and activations there for us to receive and integrate and infuse within our energy at this time. So you are a warrior of light, as we said, and you are here to be free. You are sovereign. You are a sovereign being. Drop that in the comments. I am sovereign. I am free. I am a warrior of light. I choose to stand in my truth. I choose to step up, and I am no longer holding myself back. Septarian nodules coming through here with the way shower. Shake up the system and cellular upgrades. Yes, this is a deep cellular healing. You are not only healing on an emotional level, on a mental space level, you are healing on a cellular level. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if you've been guided to switch up your lifestyle in some way, maybe your diet or something like that, release certain habits or toxins. And again, we did bring through the message of the dandelions with the dandelion tea that I was bringing through as well. And we did actually talk about that energy of detoxification there coming through. So that's really interesting. But you are here to shake up the system. You are a way shower through this sword of truth. You are here to illuminate the falsities. You are here to illuminate any illusions and break down those walls, break down those paradigms, because you are the seer here. We've literally got shadow mirror, deep healing, understanding, and seer with obsidian and hellebore coming through. Okay, I think that's how you pronounce it. I may possibly be wrong with that. But anyway, there's a shadow here. There's something that you are seeing through. There's something that you are here to see so that you can bring the sword of truth, the light of truth into this situation. Okay? Wow, I just cut the deck to amethyst and passion flower, the violet flame, with the frequencies of transmuting, breaking addictions, and nervous system. This is what we were saying. This is that bracing for impact. Your nervous system has been on high alert, and the violet flame is now transmuting this. And you are stepping more fully into your power, claiming your power. You are protected as you traverse this destiny path. Through this process of spiritual purification, flowing with life, allowing things to unfold as they are supposed to. Super powerful. So I just want to pull, to close off this session today, I just want to pull a Crystal Spirits Oracle card to pull through some final messages, guidance, support, and activations that want to come through. So what final message wants to come through for those who are still tuning into this session? What final message, energy, and activation wants to be installed and tapped into, please? What crystal wants to come through here? You could be working with crystals a lot at the moment. I do feel like you've got a connection to crystals, which is why, you know, we've got the crystal energies coming through in these decks here. We have Lemurian quartz coming through. Wow, look at all those keys there coming through. You're unlocking something. You are receiving the key to something here. With Lemurian as well, this is a very like starseed energy. This is a very galactic energy. You are someone who is very deeply, intrinsically evolved. There's an evolution coming through here. We do have the number 31 coming through, or the number 4. But I am going to tap into the guidebook here to pull through some helpful messages and activations and guidance for this Lemurian quartz card that has shown up for you today. So we have Lemurian quartz with the essential meaning of vision, big picture thinking, unlocking the secrets of infinite possibility. Your ability to imagine something bigger and better and draw in what you need in order to heal, feel a sense of well-being, and step into your power as a co-creator is greater than you think. The message of Lemurian Quartz Spirit is that now is a time to free yourself to dream big. What do you see for yourself? How do you picture yourself in this future? What kind of person have you evolved into as you strive to fully embrace and enjoy your life? On this healing journey, you are called to keep your eye on the bigger picture of your experience, so that you recognize your struggles as leading you to epiphanies, allies, and inner wisdom born of lived experience. Lemurian Quartz Spirit reminds you that the capacity to unlock the wisdom of the stars is within you. Just open your connection to the conscious universe and allow your imagination to soar. Very soon, a powerful vision of what is ahead for you will become clear. Wow, I love this. Your imagination is so powerful, and I feel like this is coming through to assist you tenfold. And I love how I brought through the message of evolution. You are someone who is very evolved, and we got the message in the guidebook for you to ask yourself, what kind of person have you evolved into as you strive fully to embrace and enjoy your life? Yes. And I love the galactic connection coming through as well, because we received that on the bottom of the deck here, right? Interstellar journey, travel, exploration, and discovery. The keys are unlocking something for you to discover a deeper level of wisdom, of evolution within you, to really see from a different perspective what your struggles are leading you to in regards to any epiphanies or, connections that could be coming through for you, and the wisdom that has been birthed and initiated through these experiences that you have traversed. So Lemurian quartz carries a softer, sweeter energy than many other types of quartz. Meditating with this stone assists in connecting us to the upper realms, where we can easily access higher knowledge from angels, guides, and the higher self. This connection also brings in feelings of love, compassion, and belonging, helping us to understand that we are never alone. Yes, I love this. And I love how Lemurian quartz, has this sweeter energy to it, this softer energy to it, right? And we've got this message of softening coming through here. With healing is happening, it's safe to soften. So this is another confirmation that you're stepping into a time now where things are going to be more softer, where you're not going to be bracing yourself for impact. Your nervous system is regulating, your nervous system is healing, you're releasing, you're letting go. And it's almost like you're going to be able to move forward with that sense of more joy, more sweetness to life, more appreciation as well. Like the more that you tune into the frequency of gratitude and appreciation and trust in the path, trust in your journey, surrender into the mystery, surrender into the unknown, the more things will just begin to flow. Because remember, you are the anointed one. So trust in this call and know that you are being ushered into an even more powerful expression of who you came here to be. Claiming your power, this is your destiny path. So this has been your session today, my loves. This has truly been such a powerful session. I feel like they always are, to be honest. I feel like I always close off these sessions saying that, but it's true. Like every time I feel it, every time I feel like, wow, this has been mind-blowing. This is why I bring through these readings, because the energies are truly profound, liberating, expansive, and activating. And I truly hope that you found this and felt this today in this session as well. So let's see what emojis we should drop in the comments. I feel like let's drop a rose emoji, Let's drop a bear emoji, a tiger emoji. Let's drop a blue heart emoji or a sword emoji in the comment section if this has been your session today, if you resonated with this reading, or if you would like to claim any of this powerful energy of alignment. It's all coming together. Remembering your roots, seeing things from a different perspective, feeling safe to drop those walls, knowing that you can trust in your discernment to know when is the right time to protect yourself, when is the right time to pull back your energy, and when it's the right time to move forward, to push yourself more, to step out of your comfort zone, and to stop holding yourself back by embracing your power, by calling in a higher level of freedom, activating that sword of truth, standing into your truth on a more intrinsic and authentic level, purificating your soul, flowing with life, reclaiming your power, and aligning with the destiny path. And please feel welcome to let me know how this session has resonated for you. How has it spoken to you? How has it activated you? I always love to catch up with you and see what you have to say. Thank you so much for all of your beautiful comments and your support in the comment section of not only each other, also this channel as well. Your beautiful comments of support for myself and these sessions. It really does mean so much to know that these readings and sessions do make a positive difference in your life. So thank you so much for sharing that with me. Thank you so much for all of your beautiful positive energy exchanges via your thumbs ups, via your comments, your subscribes, sharing my readings and this channel with your loved ones and friends, and also for booking personal sessions with me. And thank you so much for all of your donations as well. Your generosity and support is so valued and appreciated and received with so much love and gratitude. And let me tell you, it truly makes a difference. But no matter how you are positively extending your energy, whether it's a thumbs up, booking a personal session, or leaving a nice comment, just know that you are making a difference. And I truly see you, I feel you, and I appreciate you. And if you would like to dive into a personally calibrated session with myself, you'll be able to find my website in the description box, where you'll be able to see all of the services that I currently offer. Please note, if it says sold out, that just means that I am currently and temporarily at full capacity. So please navigate to the top of my website, where you will see a little purple banner right at the header of my page, and I will always pop in there a little update of my availability and when I next expect to open new sessions, so please keep an eye out on there. And in the meantime, if you would like to dive into some more messages, guidance, activations for your journey, don't forget to check out my channel. I have created some playlists with other powerful collective soul alignment sessions and also some pick a card readings as well, if that resonates for you. And all of my messages and sessions are calibrated to be timeless, so whenever you feel guided to tune into a session is the perfect and divine time for you. And with all this being said, my loves, thank you so much for connecting today. I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for your presence, for your love, and for your support. I'm sending you so much love. Have an amazing rest of your day. Take care. Bye.